Hey y'all. Hey, welcome. We are live. Thank y'all for being here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So today we're talking about how to get him to spend. I'm gonna wait for y'all to get up in here. So I know y'all gonna want to take notes. But in the meantime, if y'all like my nails and y'all like cute, high quality press-on nails that are demure, definitely check out my store, levelupcosmetics.us. I sell cutesy demure nails that are high quality. They are the thick kind that will last for a long time. That mine have been on for about 2 weeks. And we have different colors. So that's going to be linked in the description bar. If not, you can just type in levelupcosmetics.us and get you some nails. I also sell makeup on there. So whatever you can find, put it in your carts, ladies. So we have regular French, and these are almond shaped. And they sprinkle sprinkle on them. We have cute pink, okay, for your demure ladies. And then we have these really pretty dark red or burgundy nails. Very nice. And then we have the ones I have on, which are these beautiful French chrome. That's what I'm wearing. So you guys check that out. Levelupcosmetics.us. Check it out. I do ship internationally. So if you pay for the ship, baby, get it. Levelupcosmetics.us. It's also linked in the description if you scroll down a little bit. Anyway, so how are y'all doing? We're going to be talking about how to get him to spend money. All right. And if y'all want more personal one-on-one attention, I do have a Patreon where if you join tier 2 and up, you have to be on tier 2 and up in order to have direct contact with me via messaging. You can ask me your questions if you want to stay private or if you just want some extra one-on-one attention. I don't want to hear your life story. I just want to hear the question. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to link my Patreon here. Make sure you're joining tier 2 and up, and you'll be able to directly message me. Also, depending on what tier you join, just read all the little benefits of them. So I'm going to link that there for now. It's also linked in the description. So let's talk about how to get him to spend money. Y'all are ready? Okay, wonderful. The best way to get a man to spend money is to make him feel good about spending that money. Now, we all know this. If they feel used, they're less likely to spend, but if they like spending because you make them feel good about it, they're going to spend more, okay? So a lot of this is manipulation techniques and also using the power of suggestion, okay? So when you want to make a man spend, this is what you do. You get excited about whatever it is that you want. Your eyes will light up. You'll get all animated and excited about what it is that you want. And he knows that's how to impress you. He knows that's what you like. He knows that's what you light up about. So he's going to want to be the cause of that, especially if the man likes you. Now, it's going to be hard to get a man to spend on you who doesn't like you. So that's number one. You got to have the correct target. If a man doesn't like you and you're a placeholder and you're there because you're a pick-me-sha, this is not going to work for you. Okay. This is for the women who actually are with the correct type of men who actually like them. So make sure you write that down too. Man must like me more. Okay. Write that down. The man likes you more. It's going to be easy to get him to spend, but he has to feel good about doing it. So when you see something that you really like, get all excited and get him involved in the excitement. Okay. It has to be a group effort. So let's say you see someone with a nice bag that you love and you need to tap him on the shoulder if you're with him. You go, oh my gosh. Oh, it's like, what? Oh my gosh, her bag. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's on my wish list. Get him involved in the excitement. Now he knows how to impress you. What you like, he's going to ask you questions about it. Okay. Now he has the details. Then he might be like, well, send me that link of that bag you liked the other day. Get him excited. And when y'all are talking about anything, always include things that you want. Okay. So for example, you want a vacation. If you want something like that, get him all excited. Bring him into the fantasy. So for example, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go on vacation with you. I need a new swimsuit or I need some new luggage. Paint the picture. Oh my gosh, if I get, if I get this new swimsuit, I'm gonna be looking so good on the beach with you. Oh my gosh, if I get this new luggage, you won't have to carry both bags because I get tired of lugging this one around. Or the wheel might break off and you might have to end up carrying it. Whatever. You need to like add him into the picture always when you're trying to get him to spend. And also, if you make it seem like it's the better option to buy you something and it works out financially for him and his benefit, he's most definitely going to spend. Like if you want a handbag, you can tell him how it increases in value, how it's worth more than this and worth more than that, and over time it appreciates. He may be more likely to spend on something that appreciates, rather than it's going to be worthless in a couple of years. Okay, so you got to educate him on things before he gets ready to. You have to get excited about it, and you have to brag on him in front of your friends about the things he's already bought you. Okay, and you got to wear the stuff that he buys you when you're with him. Okay, and when people give you compliments on the things that he's already purchased for you, you got to like, oh my gosh, yes, my man bought me this. Isn't he so fabulous? Isn't he wonderful? Oh, yeah, yeah. You got to brag on him so he wants to do more of it. Okay. You got to bring him into everything. Like you got to be like, my man, my man, my man. And the more you do that, the more confident he's going to get in you, feeling like he's enough, and you sharing with the world that that's your man, and that he's doing like all the things he's supposed to be doing in other people's eyes as well as your eyes. Okay. So you got to hype him up when he does something nice for you in front of other people. So he's obligated to do it again. Like the next time y'all see like a friend group or whoever, they're gonna be like, oh, so what else is such and such done for you? Well, you've been spoiling, this young lady here. Oh, that's so nice of you. It's gonna make him shine in other people's eyes as well as yours. And men are also very ego based. So that's like literally right up their alley, boosting up that ego, getting him to spend. Now, a lot of guys who have money love to spend more on women who are appreciative, who boost their ego and make them look good in front of other people. Okay. If they have it. Now, if a man doesn't have money and you're using his ego in order to make him go in debt, he's going to resent you later. So make sure he actually has the money to spend before you start trying to get his money. Okay. Some of y'all are guilty of not understanding that sometimes the dude y'all are with, they're not getting ready to spend. And if they do spend, if you can convince them to spend, they may be going into debt. So you definitely need to make sure they got what you need. All right. Make sure they got what you need, and don't just be sitting there stroking their ego and have them go into debt, because you're going to regret it later, or they will. And they'll blame you for it. Okay. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me where to find this type of man, where to find this type of man. You got to know they got to like you 10 times more. Okay. They will come up to you. You ain't got to find them. They going to find you. Just put yourself in the environment to be found. Go to the rich side of town. Like I keep telling y'all, hang out where the rich hang out. Hang out where the money resides. They will find you. That is what happens. You don't have to find them. You got to put yourself in the environment where there's money, and they will find you. Okay. They will come up to you. They will give you a compliment. They will say something to you. They will find you. You have to be a regular, or you have to be exactly what they've been looking for. Okay. Some of y'all don't understand this. Y'all keep asking me, how do I get in the environment? Stay in the environment. Be a regular in the environment. Okay. That's where you're going to meet them. On the rich side of town doing rich activities. Okay. Get over there, stay over there, visit over there as often as you can, become a regular somewhere over there. Okay. Then it's a numbers game and a matter of time before it happens. But you got to stay consistent. Okay. or you're not going to get the results because you're giving up too easily, you're not becoming a regular somewhere, and you're not leveling up, and you're not people watching enough to understand what you need to be doing in order to get the results that you're trying to get. Some of y'all are dressing for yourselves and dressing for other women instead of dressing for what attracts rich men. Okay? And that's what holds a lot of women back from getting their money. They're still dressing for themselves and dressing for other women versus dressing to attract a man with money. Okay? Now you can dress however you want when you're not doing any of this. But when you are trying to attract and get people to walk over to you and introduce themselves, you have to dress for what attracts rich men. Period. All right. Not what you think is attractive, not what other women will compliment you on, but what rich men will find attractive enough to cross the room. Okay. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Don't care about what you like. I don't care about what other people like. I don't care what's trending. What is going to get that man to cross the room and get his money? That's what you need to do on. Okay. Men know this. But so many women are stubborn and stuck in their ways. Oh, well, they need to like me for me. You don't even like you for you. Okay? Half of y'all don't even like yourselves. And you expect a man to like the inside before he likes the outside? That doesn't go together. Men are visual creatures. So you got to look like what they want. Want, desire. You understand? All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle, and don't look like trash. Look like class. The classy version of what they want, not the trashy version, because you're going to be on the rich side of town and that does not go together. All right? Okay. Look like the classy version of what they desire, not the trashy version. Do I got to repeat that? Ding, ding, ding. Okay, yes. Okay. You need to go and people watch if you don't understand what that is. You need to go on the rich side of town and look what the classy, desirable woman looks like. Hmm? Hold on. Sorry, y'all, to answer this. All right. You said what? How to avoid grape when you're sleeping and he tries to have S with you. Get a onesie. Get one of them zip up onesies that they sell around Christmas time that look like the Grinch, or you know what I mean? Them old Christmas onesies that look like characters, and zip it up. All right. Sleep onesie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you avoid all of that. Happy Valentine's Day, David. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Appreciate you. All right. So get y'all a onesie. If y'all got to sleep with these dudes and hope they don't try to get you a onesie and wear a onesie. And under that onesie, wear a romper. A romper and then a onesie. Zip it up twice. Are you good? All right. You've been together for 2 years and he paying for everything. And at the end, I insulted him so bad because he started to lose interest. Oh, he started to lose interest now. I feel bad. I want him back. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to control your emotions and you got to have a backup if you're going to try to get rid of the first one. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strategic, not making dumb decisions. So, best thing you can do if you want him back is to apologize, man. See if he accepts your apology. You don't do dumb stuff if you don't want to lose a man that's giving you money. Okay? You just say less, hold your tongue, go talk to another one until you calm down. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what they do. All right. You better go apologize, because unless they like you more, they're not going to come to you. That's another way, You can't get rid of a man that really likes you times 10 by cussing them out. They ain't going nowhere. You're going to have to go apologize if he don't like you way more. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone to say you were hammered. Yeah, or hormonal. Yeah, say it was that time of the month. You said every time you send him something I like, a few days later you have it. That's wonderful. Yeah. And don't be afraid. Thank you, Miss Perfect. Don't be afraid to send them links of things that you like. Give them the ammunition, give them the info, give them exactly how to get what you want and see if they deliver, Closed mouths don't get fed. That's another thing, how to make him spend. Speak on what you want in front of him, okay? Stop acting like he's a mind reader, because they're not. Stop acting like he should know, because he don't. And just get his money, send him links, talk about what it is that you want. You can do it in a nice way, okay? But the more verbal you are about the things that you want, the more likely you're going to get them, okay? Listen very carefully. The more verbal you are about things that you want, the higher the chances is of getting them. So speak. Okay, stop trying to not seem like a gold digger. What do you want to seem like, a pick-me-sha doormat? I'd rather be seen as a gold digger that's going to get something out of it than a pick-me-sha that don't know how to ask for nothing. Okay, so you don't have to ask in a mean way. You can just mention, drop hints, drop clues, send links, compliment other people that have what you want, talk about it. He's going to get the hint and the clue. I mean, because you would, if that was a man talking to you about something, right? You'd be listening. So do the same thing and stop being so afraid to be in your feminine, to be a receiver. Okay. These silly, societal programs has got y'all even afraid to speak up and say what you want in this world. Okay. Because y'all are so used to being a people pleaser and not wanting to offend people. Have some audacity. Have some value about yourself and self-worth, and speak about what you want. Okay? That's another way to get him to spend. If you're confident enough to talk about what you want, know that you deserve it, have the audacity to talk about it. You're telling him right then and there, you deserve whatever this is, and you're adamant about getting it. And if he's the one that delivers it, he's probably going to get a lot of praise. Hold on, you said my camera is, let me wipe it off. He's probably going to get a lot of praise. It could be this light too. He's probably going to get a lot of praise from you. You're probably going to brag on him. Sorry. To other people. And he's going to get a huge ego boost. Okay? So that's what you got to do. Stop being afraid. Y'all are so afraid to lose something you don't even have. You're so afraid to offend a man because you know he don't like you more. This is how you find out. This is how you know your self-value. And this is how you get what you want. And this is how you get him to spend. This is how you get him to invest. Know your value. When y'all are sitting over there with grown, able-bodied men who don't even like you, that's why you're afraid. Because you're afraid of the truth. You're afraid of a man saying no to you because you know he don't like you enough. And y'all would rather sit there with a man who don't even like you enough to do the things that you need him to do or want him to do. And y'all are just going to sit there in denial, not moving forward, not getting what you want, staying stuck in a relationship that you got to complain about and pretend it's still good because you are not living, your truth with this person. This person needs to like you enough to spend on you if that's the reason you're there. Okay? If you're there to be provided for, then you better make sure you got the right one. You left our apartment because you had crashed out. He accepted the apology, but now he say he can't tell his friends to just move out because he want. Girl, why do y'all do this dumb stuff? Your goal is money, not him. You keep making it about him, you're gonna look stupid all the time. You sitting over there moving out every other day, every day. He's gonna move somebody else in, whether it's a roommate or whoever. If you are there for his money, act like it. Don't act like you there for his love and attention. Act like you there for his money. Stay there and get what you need. Okay? Because y'all be crashing out over dumb stuff. Let me tell you something. You can get back with him, just don't move in and collect his money from outside because you're too emotional. You don't know what you're there for. You're there for him, not money. Okay? If you were there for his money, you wouldn't be going nowhere close to no Valentine's Day. If you were there for his gifts, you wouldn't be making no type of crash out in February because you're there for the wrong reason. All right? Get there for the right reason next time. Why don't you live apart and still get your Valentine's Day gift, okay? And stop crashing out. Know why you're there. Stay focused. You're not there for him. You're there for his money. He ain't perfect. He always gonna mess up. Did you hear what I said? He's always gonna be messing up. Men are not perfect. They don't care enough to try to even be perfect. So get your head in the game and get this money. Get your gifts. Stop crashing out because a man is a man. If you're there for him and his ability to be perfect, you're there for the dumbest reason in the world. Okay? Get this money. I'm not a dating coach. I'm a get this money coach. All right? And y'all crashing out, moving out, hiring, packing back. Now you want back in. You should have stayed there for this money. Or you should live apart and still get his money. Okay? Whichever one that you're trying to do, stop being so emotional. That's a turn off. It's super turn off. Okay? When you are not in control of your emotions. Okay? Emotions are temporary, as you can see, because you want back in and you crashed out over some temporary emotions. And now you got to try to figure this out. And I told y'all in the first place, if you can't control them emotions, this is going to be not good for you. Okay? So just get his money outside of the apartment. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get his money, get his gift, and live apart. Because you obviously can't control your emotions living there. You need some distance anyway. But you know what? At the same time, if he wants you back, he'll kick his friend out or he'll give his friend notice. If he wants you back. You said let him pay for a new apartment. Mm-hmm. You said you're not going to move. You're not going to live apart. I got the nicest apartment on my name with him. Okay. Well, then kick him out. Kick his friend out then, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If your name on the apartment, you got the authority. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell his friend go back to his mama house. I don't know. Friend, go back to your mother's house. Happy Valentine's Day. Goodbye. Stand up. That's your house. That's your name on the lease. Kick the dude out whose name ain't on the lease. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. All you got to do is go to the leasing office and tell them that somebody's staying there that ain't on the lease. They need to get kicked out. They will go up there and kick them out themselves. Okay? Simple as that. Okay? Do what you got to do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And stop crashing out. That's dumb stuff. You're going to crash out, make sure it equals into a bunch of money. Not no trying to get back in. Thank you. Only Russian queen. Is that one? Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need rent, but can't help asking for nails and lashes. Huh? Stop asking for nail and lashes. That's ratchet. Thank you. Start asking for big bucks. If you don't, the only reason y'all asking for nails and lashes because y'all's men can't afford rent. Think about it like that. It should be nothing to whoever you date. If you're dating someone that's a major issue to, then that's why y'all are asking nails and hair money and lash money because y'all man can't do rent. Okay, y'all got to level up your roster over there. Okay. You need to be with the type of man that you're embarrassed to ask for nail, hair, and lash money of. Okay. If you are dating a multimillionaire or a millionaire or somebody in high six figures at least, you ain't gonna be asking for no hair and nail money. That's for the low level, dusty, job men. You gotta ask for bill money, travel money, on Apple money, whatever type of money, car down payment money, not no hair and nails. Now, if you're young and that's the age range you're dating, that's understandable. You're dating somebody in their 20s, they can't do nothing for you. Okay? So don't even waste your time asking me a question about a man in his 20s. Mm-hmm. He keep asking you to move in and keep wanting to ask, what do I do? Want some savings money account? Want your car paid off? Want your credit card bills paid off? Want a big lump sum in that savings? Have the audacity to as well, ma'am. Just like they want stuff, you do too, baby. And your stuff is financial, okay? Is your car paid off? If your car is already paid off, why don't you go try to upgrade it with his money? Okay, get something for yourself. All right. Whenever you ask for money, they say to meet them first. Okay, well, ask the money that you need is in order to get to meet them. So y'all need to put obstacles in the path of meeting them so they have to remove them. Okay, I can't meet you unless this, and that is done because I can't get there. I don't have the time. I have to show up for this. I have to do that. But if I can pay this, then I'll have more time and I can actually meet you. Put obstacles in the path of meeting them. They will pay to remove the obstacles if they like you. Okay. Y'all need to learn how to think about what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Okay. For example, oh, well, I can't make it because I promised such and such and such and such I would help them because they're going to give me money to pay off this, and that. And I really have to do that. But maybe if you could do that for me, I could definitely meet you and make some more time for you. But right now I'm obligated. Oh, well, I'm not going to be free because I said about 3 weeks in a row that I would be doing this. And, I have to do this. Well, how much is it? Well, da-da-da. Tell them how much it is. Or put obstacles in their path for them to remove. That's how they impress you. How can I keep the internet going? No, the interest going for this 55-year-old who takes me out, pays for vet bills. Okay. If you can't keep it 55-year-old interested, there's something wrong with you. They need to be worried about how to keep you interested, ma'am. All right, just look good, baby. That's all you got to do. Look good and ask him about his day. What to do if he stopped being as urgent about me? Make it urgent whenever you call him. Have urgency in your voice. Act like it's an emergency every time you need something from him. Make it a big deal, and then he'll respond as if it's a big deal, okay? When you call him on the phone, sound urgent and tell him to hurry up. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I need your help right now. Can you do it? Can you do it? All right, just here, send the money. Yes. Be lying. Don't need his help at all, but they're gonna do it anyway. Oh, thank you so much. My phone's about to die. It's on 1%. Okay, so if we could just connect it, just send it. Okay, bye. Be urgent about what you need. Whenever you ask for money or items, apparently some feedback I got was I'm coming off too strong. How you gotta drop hints and clues from the beginning. From the first sentence you ever speak to this man has to be about what you need, want, desire financially. Okay. Drop hints and clues with every sentence. He's gonna figure it out. And it might even seem like it's his idea to help you after wow. But if you're going to sit up there and ask a man who don't like you times 10, you're going to come off too strong. Okay. That man got to like you times 10, baby, in order for you to just tell him what you want. That's how you know they don't like you times 10 when they get offended when you ask them for something, because they should be Wow, she likes me enough to ask me for money. She must really like me and take me seriously. You know? Here's my time to impress her. When they don't like you times 10, they're gonna think you're coming on too strong, asking for too much because they are not natural providers. They're not naturally trying to impress you with the ability to show you that they can invest in you. Okay. So that's why he says you're coming on too strong because he don't like you enough. Okay. You're not his dream woman. Now, if you're his dream woman, he gonna be excited to reach in them pockets. All right. That's why you need to date men who like you 10 times more. Stop trying to compromise with that. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all gonna be dating guys that you like more than they like you. Y'all are gonna be dating guys that you are afraid to ask for. You're gonna be dating guys that are telling y'all you're coming on too strong. He don't like you enough. That's all I hear. Because he should be excited to impress you. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. It said how to look, act, and dress in public in places where rich men are without looking desperate. Like you're just supposed to be there and you're not looking for a man at all. Y'all need to go dilly-dally on the rich side of town and watch other women that are just there because they want to be and they're not looking for me. Y'all need to go look at them and see what they're doing. Okay. Y'all need to go people watch because I can't explain it to you because I don't know where you live. I don't know anything about the wealthy side of your side of town, but I do know that you need to go observe other women who are doing what you're trying to do. Okay. You need to observe the women that are out there dilly-dallying, shopping, hanging out, doing whatever they do, how they dress, how they carry themselves, how they wear their makeup, da da da. You need to see other women who are on dates with these guys, what they looking like, what they dressed like, da da da. You need to go people watch. That's going to give you so much information on what you need to do. Okay? Because a lot of people just do what they think is right and it's absolutely incorrect. Okay? Hairstyles, makeup styles, clothing styles. Pay attention to those things. Hmm. And watch people watch other people. See what turns next. See what men are looking at. You know, you go look, go people watch for a little while. Thank you, Jess. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And yes, you said, and also be open. Yeah, be open to different races. Stop looking for just one race. Be open to different races as long as they got some money. All right. Emma, I just told you, wear a onesie. Wear a zip up onesie, okay? Goodness gracious. I swear people don't listen when I speak. Listen, listen, ma'am. Emma, hello? Can you hear me? This is my second time answering this question. Wear a zip up onesie and zip it up. Under that, wear a romper. Button it up or zip it up. You got two forms of clothing that he can't get to. Do you understand? And don't drink nothing he give you. And you don't trust somebody, why are you sleeping in the same bed with them? That's just dumb. Come on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you're a teacher. You work 5 to 5, getting a hard time getting men. I need to. Then you need to, on your days off, go. Mm-hmm. I didn't notice you. I answered you way back, like 10 minutes ago, or however long ago you asked the question first time. Okay, so definitely, he asked, what arrangement am I looking for? A full-time, generous provider who wants to invest long-term. With direct deposit. That's what you're looking for. All right. And what does he get in return? Nothing. Are you ready to give him whatever you choose to give him? Like a real relationship. Should I stay if he cheated once, only paying all your bills and you don't care and you there for just the money? Why are you there? I always ask y'all, why are you there? You there for his fidelity and his being perfect? Or are you there for his money? Because I know I would only be there. Because I know the other one, it will never happen. I know a man will never be perfect. But I know if you're there for some money and that's what he's doing for you, get it. Get the money. So I tell y'all, date for the correct reason, not the wrong reason. Y'all be dating because y'all think a man is going to be perfect. That's the dumbest reason to date. Best reason to date is for beneficial reasons. Okay. Get his money and then leave if you want, but get something out of it. You only attract married men and low effort men. What's the problem? Nothing. Married men are acting single these days, so that's nothing wrong with that. Most of the time, if you go out somewhere, a married man is going to approach most women. Okay. Most women have been approached by married men. Married men act single. Go to the rich side of town. At least if you attract a married man, he'll have some money to spend. I don't know what to tell you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? You said I'm crazy in a good way. Crazy enough to get this money. Okay, Dusty's are crazy enough to think that they can get a woman out of their league for free. That's crazy. They be doing everything backwards, trying to get a woman before they got some money. They don't go together. Women are expensive. Would you go shopping? Would you go to the Ferrari car dealership or the Lamborghini dealership knowing you ain't got no job or no money? That's the dumbest thing you can do. You're gonna look stupid. That's crazy. Something wrong with you. Okay. All right. You said not all women are expensive. Well, y'all know where Pick Misha is. She's in the Walmart aisle with the bonnet and the house slippers on. Go get it. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all know where the bonnets are. Go find them. The bonnets in public. Wonderful. Y'all know where the free women are. Have a good day. What? I don't know where to go. There's no shortage of pygmies out there with bonnets on, shopping in house slippers. There's no shortage of them. Y'all go tap on their shoulder and be like, hey, say mama. I love the way that bonnet look on your head. I love the way you sliding them house slippers down the aisle of Walmart. How you doing? You know, it is tax return season, so you know, y'all go ahead and get out there and find your pygmies. You're non-expensive women. Okay. What? What about if he jokes about you getting him stuff? Take a trip to the Dollar Tree or Ross. Y'all get him a nice shirt from Ross in the clearance aisle. Y'all gonna make him a little nice Dollar Tree gift basket. You don't have to know where it came from. Anyway, a man on a roster buried his sister this past weekend. He hasn't asked or mentioned anything about Valentine's. He's so morose. What did the sister really die? Because men be lying too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you got proof that she gone? Some men will do anything to get out of Valentine's Day. But if she really is gone, hit the next one up on the roster. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hit the next one up on the roster. You said you got a roster, right? Next. Talk to him another day. Don't even mention Valentine's Day. It's like, oh, okay, we'll get better. And don't even mention it. If he asks you about it, don't even reply back until after Valentine's Day and tell him you just fell asleep watching Bridgerton or something. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go on to the next dude on your roster, man. Spend Valentine's Day with one of them. You said it's easier to take advantage of a grieving man. Well, if you can do that too, do it. It don't bother. If it don't bother you, it might bother though. Or he might be lying to get out of the whole Valentine's Day thing already. You never know. I've had people lie to me about stupid stuff. And I'm like, you know what? You ain't got to lie. I don't care. You're not the priority. When people start lying to you and they realize they don't even have to lie to you no more because you don't care enough to ask questions, that's when they know that you are not who they think you are. It means they're not the prize, but you are when you stop caring about any of that stuff. I'm like, oh, she doesn't even care if I'm lying. She doesn't even check if I'm lying. She's just gonna go out with somebody else. She's not good. Go do that. You're not gonna sit around and wait for him either way. And you shouldn't ask him for proof anyway. Just let him grieve or fake grieve and you go do you. Mm-hmm. And don't be his trauma dump central. Just stay busy. And tell him, I'm just gonna let you grieve and you need some time. And don't respond back. You grew up poor, you feel uncomfortable asking for money if it's not given to me help. Okay. Well, change your thinking and remember you're a lady and a man is a provider and a woman is a receiver. Okay. It don't matter if you grew up poor or not. Have the audacity still to mention and talk about what it is you want. None of that matters. Y'all keep using that as an excuse. It doesn't matter. What's your worth? What's your value? Just because you grew up poor, is that your value? You place the value upon yourself, not your circumstance. So get in your mind as a main character, do some main character energy. What do you want? Keyword want, not what you think you deserve, but what do you want? Then say what you want and stop using excuses. And poverty mind runs deep. Get rid of it. You're never going to get anywhere with it. All right? Poverty mind runs deep. That's why you don't need to grow up. Or that's why you don't need to procreate with dust, because this is how your kids going to end up thinking that they're not enough. And that's why you don't speak with lack. Okay? Who cares what you grew up like? What do you want? It's not about what you had or what you didn't have. It's about what you want. So you could go get it and people can bring it to you. I'm going to speak what I want. Whether I'm rich or poor, I'm going to tell you what I want. Because if you like me, you're going to make sure I have it. Because I like myself enough to even want it. Do you understand? So change your thinking. The difference between broke and poor is thinking. That's it. Think about it. You take everything away from a broke man and you take everything away from a rich man. Who gonna get rich? Again. Why? Because their thinking is different. So get up and start thinking like you deserve whatever you want and ask for what you want in this world and stop acting dumb and broke Okay, that's not how you get nowhere. All right. Some of y'all needed some tough love. Somebody got to tell you. Yeah, you got to plug up my computer. Get this money, man. And stop worrying about something that don't matter. You say psychotherapist, and some men feel a certain way about it. Don't tell them then. Why are you telling them all your business? That's the last thing they would know if I was a psychotherapist. Just say psycho and stop saying therapist. I'm a psycho. They might like that. Ooh, that sounds fun and interesting and dangerous. Just leave out the therapist part. Just say you a psycho. You're going to get better responses. Okay? Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I promise you, men like toxic. Is it better to give a fake name than a real name? Just give a nickname. That way, when they find out that's not your real name, they go, oh, that's just what my friends call me. Don't give him your full name, because all he's going to do is look you up online. Give him a full fake name or just one name. Just give him one name. Tell him you don't give out your full name to strangers. You got to get to know him better first. Okay. If you have a roster, how to answer when they ask how many guys you're talking to? None. Just him. That's how you answer. Oh, just you. I don't have a roster. But I do spend my time volunteering, taking care of Aunt Ethel, and visiting my family members. Okay? Y'all need to learn how to do what I'm trying to tell y'all how to do. And they'll spend money on, oh, she's a good family-oriented woman. She volunteers, spends times with Aunt Ethel. Oh, this is wifey material right here. You ain't got no roster. You got family members. You got volunteer, groups. That's what you got. That's where you spending all your time, baby. What you doing? I'm not gonna sit here and tell people, oh, I have 5 men on my roster. You're number 6. You're not gonna sit there and be dumb. What's he gonna tell people that he's trying to brag on you with? Oh, she has 5 men on her roster. No, she volunteers, takes care of her family. She's a good-hearted woman. That's what he's gonna tell her. Why you out on dates? All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. y'all have to know what's best for you, not them. Okay, that's it. What's best for you, not them. Stop considering what's best for them. They're not considering what's best for you. Speak what I'm telling y'all. Tell them less. They don't care. Tell them what they need to hear. That's what they're doing to y'all. What's your take on speed dating? Okay, talking to a bunch of losers real fast and rejects. Wonderful. You ever wanted to sit down and talk to a bunch of rejects real fast? That's speed dating. Okay. Yeah, because what rich man who is generous and wants to spend is sitting over there in a speed dating event looking for his future wifey or his future sugar baby? Mhm. Yeah, that's where they're at. Mhm. You said racist provider, is there a line or just get the bag? Get the bag and be racist right back. He obviously like it. Just like he's racist, you could be racist too. It might be a turn on to him. I don't know. Just cuss him right back out and use some words. Be bold. Have the audacity just as he does. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get their money too. Obviously, it's okay. Y'all live in America, right? That's the language y'all speak. I live in America. That's the language we speak. Get your money. You told him I wasn't feeling well. We haven't replied. He haven't replied in 3 hours. He would usually buy me stuff and call to make sure I feel better. He got another one. Let me write this off. This is a little pull out. He got another one, girl. Or he's losing interest in you. Are you texting him too much? Are you doing too much? Where's your roster, ma'am? Let me ask you a question. When you're doing too much, when you're talking too much and texting too much back and forth, men get bored quick. That's why you need a roster to rotate your energy and time and get more money in between. Okay? Because some of y'all just be doing too much. Hi, how are you? Hi, da da da. Oh, I don't feel well. They don't. It's like he's probably like this. Oh, he's probably like doing like this. Leave him wanting more, not rolling his eyes and wishing you stop texting him. Okay? Leave him in a mystery. Like, why didn't she text me back? What's she doing? Make a mystery. Oh, wonder what she's up to today. You hadn't heard from her in a day, an hour, or whatever, 2 hours and 3 hours, and you haven't talked text first or nothing. Now he's like, oh, I wonder what she's up to. Because now he's thinking about you. He don't have time to think about you if you're always texting him. Okay? Give it a break. Text somebody else if you're just a needy person like that. That's why you need a roster. Don't get super attached. Let them attach to you harder first. Okay? I'm telling y'all, when y'all get into these relationships and y'all start dating, you just dive in too fast. Slow. Make them chase. The long chase. Stop being so available and stop texting so much. Okay. You said you're the opposite. You said they're very simple creatures. Women forget that because how complex we are. It's true. That's why you need more than one. Now, again, if you're out here listening, why do women need more than one? Because you're not enough. Women are very complex. If you don't like a woman times 10, you're not going to give her the type of energy that she needs to be only talking to one man. Y'all know this. Okay. So that's another reason it is very important, especially for men. Men, if you're out here listening, you need to date a woman that you like 10 times more than she likes you because you're going to be enough for her. Okay. If it's not that dynamic, you're always going to have to wonder. You're always going to have to wonder. Okay. Because you're going to be wanting to do the most. You're going to be very attentive. You're going to be like, okay, I got you, whatever you want. I'm here for you. You're my dream woman. I like you times 10. I'm trying to let you know I'm getting ready to invest. I want you long term. You're the one. When a woman feels like that, when a woman feels that her man feels like that, she can relax, she can brag, she can collect, she can be herself, she can attach a little longer or and a little faster than someone who's out here, not doing the most. So that's why it's very important. When you go for a woman, men, first of all, you need some money. That's number one. Get your money up. Then go find someone you like 10 times more than they like you. That dynamic is going to make the perfect combination. Okay. Because men like to chase. So you're always going to be chasing her. Men like what they like visually. She's going to be visually appealing because you like her times 10, obviously. And she's going to stick with you because you're very attentive. You respond to her texts. You do what she needs you to do. That's all the things that she's looking for. You understand? So, but you got to have that money. So you're supposed to be on that first and foremost anyway before you approach any type of woman, because all women are expensive, especially the ones you like times 10. You hadn't texted all day. He asked, "How am I doing?" Good. Oh, thanks for asking. I'm doing okay. I don't feel well, but I'm doing okay. That's it. He hadn't texted you for 3 hours. Maybe he felt like you went to sleep. Okay. I mean, why would he text you if you don't feel good? The worst thing that men don't like is when women are sick. Y'all haven't understood this? Every time I tell y'all that, you're not going to be in the mood to talk to them. You're not going to be in an upbeat mood. You're not going to be able to stroke their ego while you're sick. They don't care about you unless they like you times 10. Hi, my mom didn't call for 2 weeks. Oh, your man didn't call for 2 weeks. Okay. And he is in jail. Girl, why do y'all ask me about these jail stuff? All this about a stupid discussion we talked about 27 times. Okay, ma'am, you dating a jailbird and arguing with your man in jail? Beefing with my chick from jail? Is that what y'all are doing? Girl, I wouldn't be dating him no more. I would have another man who's free and has money to spend on me. I wouldn't be arguing with nobody locked up with another man, rolling around on a bunk bed at night. I'm not doing that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good for y'all. I don't know. Couldn't do it. Wouldn't be me. So sorry. Mm-mm. As soon as a man go to jail and he's there for several weeks, I don't want him no more. I don't want him if he go in there, he get locked up. Why couldn't he pay no lawyer? Where's his bail money? Is he broke? Why he can't get free? What did he do? I don't want that. He said what? He was free before and he was sprinkling. Okay, well, go find another one. Where's the roster? He can't sprinkle from jail. Hmm. That's why y'all need to deal with people that are not getting locked up. Okay. Deal with somebody that has legit money. Mm-hmm. Someone said get all his credit cards and use them. That sounds fun. Mm, 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 mm. Someone said when he get out of jail, charge him the re-entry fee. Goddess Laurel, thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's no way that you should be arguing with anybody locked up. You should just not take the phone call and don't make the phone call. Let them wonder what's happening. Then when they get out, tell him you was taking care of Aunt Ethel. You couldn't take his call. All right. Oh, thank you, Ami, huh? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay, so how to make them spin, girl. Point out stuff that you like whenever you see it. Point it out like a little kid in a candy store or the toy store. Point it out. You know, start pointing, start talking about it. Name the stuff that you like. Oh my gosh, I love her glasses. Oh my gosh, are those Miu Miu? Aren't they cute? I love them. Oh my gosh, is that such and such? Oh my gosh, I love that. Is that a Michael Jackson shirt? I love him. Thank you, Siren. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What takes too long to spin the things that I like? That's because you're not doing it enough. You're not wearing him down fast enough, okay? You're not wearing him down fast enough. You got to get him excited to spend the money. And if he don't have the money, that might be why. He might have to wait for himself, to save up enough or get a deposit from his job or something like that. Like, make sure they have the money because some of y'all are trying to gold dig on empty wallets. Okay? So make sure they got it first. Y'all just be asking people for stuff you don't even know if they can afford it or not. If you know they can afford it, then speak what you want. He's not going to take too long if that's all you're talking about. He's got to get it out of the way so y'all can move on to a different topic. You understand? If that's all you're talking about, you're going to get tired of it. And you're going to either have to do something about it so y'all can change the subject. And he knows that when you get what you want, you're going to be all, oh my gosh, thank you so much, and bragging on him and boosting that ego up. He's going to want to spend more. So keep talking about it until you get it. Don't nag him about it. Just talk about it. Like if he said he was going to do something for you, like, oh, I'm going to get you those glasses or I'm going to get you that purse. Just keep talking about the purse. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get that purse. It's so cute. I already have shoes that I'm going to wear with it. I already told my friend I was getting it. Oh my gosh. She's like, you're the sweetest guy ever. And then I have a good one. I already tell him you brag to your friends about what he said he was already going to do. So now he's got to look bad in front of other people if you don't deliver. Men, ego is more important than their word. So if they gave you their word they're going to do something, they're most likely not. But if you told somebody they were going to do something for you and the people are already praising him, he has to fulfill that destiny because he wants to look good in other people's eyes because men are creatures of ego. Okay? So tell some other people about it. Ooh, my man said he was going to buy me this. I can't wait. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm posting up pics. My man, my man, my man. Oh, guess what? I told my best friend that you were buying me the whatever, whatever. And she's so excited. She says, I have such a good man. And she wishes that her man would be like you. Now what he got to do? Go buy it. Because he don't want you to deliver the sad news. He don't want you to have to go back and tell your best friend that girl, he was a liar. He didn't have no money. He can't buy me this. He can't buy me that. He don't want you to go deliver that news. So you need to deliver the good news prior so he can deliver you the goods. You understand? Men are affected by their ego. They are motivated by their ego. Use their ego to get what you want as well. Okay? Don't want to look bad in front of other people, but they got to deliver. When they promise you something, they don't care about looking bad in front of you. You not them. You like them already. You laugh at their dumb jokes already. You gonna sit on the phone already with them for 8 hours and text back and forth and send pics. He don't got to do nothing for you. But if other people are seeing him through your eyes, through, oh, this is a good man, you're hyping him up to these other people. He cares more about their opinions than he does about yours. Why? Because he already got you. You already like him. You're going to listen to any lie he tells you. So start bragging on him in front of other people. As soon as he tells you what he going to do, tell somebody else on the phone in his face, on speaker. Hold them accountable. Make them want to do it. Okay? And if you still don't do it, he's going to be embarrassed to show his face, and he's going to disappear and do you a favor and not further lie to you or lead you on. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to stay unbothered and less emotional if you aren't official yet. If that man don't like you enough to make you official, why are you even attached to him emotionally at all? Okay? Stop trying to dive in to relationships that don't even acknowledge you. This is part of women's problems. They always want to connect and attach so quick to something that don't even like them. They don't like you enough to be in a relationship with you. Stop attaching to that. Attach to them paying bills. Attach to them investing in you financially. Okay? Men attach to women that they invest in. Get them to spend. Get them to buy you stuff. Okay? That's the formula. If you sitting over there armed for free, being a pygmisha waiting for a title, he ain't got to give you nothing. If you over there having the audacity, make him spend and invest, he's gonna keep you around longer. Okay? I'm trying to help y'all. He's gonna keep you around longer because you're a challenge. He's gonna invest in you because you ain't doing nothing for free. He's gonna invest long term because you ain't rolling around on a mattress. Okay? And if he likes you more, he's gonna continue to invest. All right, all right. So, for example, let's say you've gone out on 3 dates with some dude that you chatted with in Messenger or whatever y'all be talking on the dating apps or whatever. I don't know what y'all be doing. Let's say you went out on 3 dates with this guy. Y'all aren't official. You're growing attached and all his da, da, da. He's done nothing for you, paid no bills. He's giving you no money. What are you attached to? Lies, false promises, potential? Why isn't he eager to make it official and attached to you? Why are you eager to make it official and attached to him? Where is the dynamic? Who likes who more? That's what y'all need to start asking yourselves. All right. Well, you let your man cheat, but what to do if he asks for a divorce later on? Men seldom ask for divorces. They don't want to do the paperwork and they don't want to feel like they lost in their marriage. They don't file for divorce. Most women are filing for divorce. Okay, so why would he file for divorce if you let him cheat when he can have his cake and eat it too? Most men do not file for a divorce. The women do. Just look up the statistics. All right. Mm-hmm. Plus, it costs them money. And it depends on what state you in, you're gonna get more, you're gonna get some money out of them. All right. You said she's right on this. 70 to 90% of divorces are started by women. See? What do you do when he says he's the jealous type? Like, well, I am the gold digger type. So if you keep me in nice things and pay for my lifestyle, you won't have nothing to be jealous of. Okay. Thank you for sharing your flaw. And I'm sharing, some truth about myself too. Keep me in nice things and I won't give you a reason to be jealous. What do I need another man for if you doing everything for me? Why do I need to listen to another man up in my face when you got me everything I need? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you afford to be the jealous type? Some people be the jealous type and can't afford to be the jealous type. You know what I'm saying? Can he afford to be the jealous type? All right. Have some audacity, man. Men respect women who know who they are and what they want, baby. Because if you're going to tell me something bad about yourself, you finna hear what I need you to do, and you're going to hear something bad about me. And if we can work it out, we can work it out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. All right, yeah, how to spend his money. Always have something he can fix that costs money to fix. Okay? Always have something he can fix that costs money to fix. You said we haven't met yet. Been talking online from a different state. Where's that going to lead you? If you're talking to a man from a different state, all you need to be trying to worry about is if he can send you gifts from your wish list. Okay? Because those type of relationships aren't real and they don't last. So you need to get on your game about getting some money and some gifts from him, because that's all that's going to be. Okay? No relationship is real when you live states away if you're not about your money. Okay? He might want to meet you eventually if you spending up his money. He may come to you if you start spending up his money now. All right? Stop trying to have these real relationships with no money being spent, especially if it's long distance. They don't go together. Get his money, send him a wish list, send him links. If you need to send him a P.O. box, send him a P.O. box. If you need to send an anonymous like Amazon wish list where it doesn't show your address, do that. Don't tell this fool where to live, and make sure he's sending gifts and money if y'all are going to be entertaining each other over state lines. Okay? What's the fastest way to find out if a man is a provider and when he starts providing for you? When he can put his money where his mouth is, that's how you know. Their words mean nothing, only their actions. So when they start to spend and provide, that's how you know. There's no other way to know unless they doing it. Okay? What? What? I'm like, SHERA girl, we old. That's not old, baby. Even if you old, you can date an old man and still get his money. You'll be young to him. Want money for rent? Do I say I live alone or with a roommate? Alone. But every once in a while, Aunt Ethel comes to visit. That way, if you try to come over there, Aunt Ethel is there. Okay. I live alone, but every once in a while, Aunt Ethel comes to stay with me. That way, if you try to get up over there, Aunt Ethel is there. You understand? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know who Aunt Ethel is, right? Your fake fictitious aunt that doesn't exist, that keeps him far away from you or from rolling around in the mattress with you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said day one talking and he send money. Good for you, ma'am. That's how you do it. That's how they get your attention. That's how they tell you they like you. That's how they tell you they're serious about dealing with you. That's how you know they like you more than you like them. Wonderful. You must have got a good target, ma'am. All right, all right. You said 45, not 45 years is not old, old. Let's stop. No, no, no. Yeah, I'm about to be 47. So if I'm still getting approached, you got hope, baby. Just take care of yourself. My cousin is older than me, and she still look really good. Okay, you look way better than some of y'all 20-year-olds. So just take care of yourself. Gotta drink your water, eat your veggies, take care of your skin, take care of yourself. Stop stressing out over some dust. You know, they say single women live longer because they're not stressed and trying to be people pleasing and doing all this, maid work for men. If you're married, don't be the maid. Marry for money. And you can live long too. Stop marrying for the dumb stuff that puts you in the grave early. Marry for money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You've been together for 3 years and he doesn't want to spend on you? Okay, well, you wasted 3 years of your life. Hopefully, you will learn your lesson, drop him, and get a new one that wants to spend on you. Okay? Maybe you'll figure out your self worth and stop dealing with men who don't spend on you. Maybe you'll stop doing that because I wouldn't be with no man that can't spend no money on me. That's just dumb. All you want a man for is just to say you have one. You can't even brag on him. What's the point? Okay? Is he beneficial to your life financially? What's the point? You so know they're wasting time. All right. Next, get you another one with money that wants to spend, or make that one spend if you want to keep you around. Make him spend. Cut off everything that you're doing for him unless he spends. If he don't want to do it, he don't like you, and next. Mhm. Someone says, I hope you're not cooking for him. I hope you're not either, ma'am. Okay. You said he lets me drive his car. How do I get him to buy me one? Tell us what you want for your birthday or for your next holiday. Ask him to take you to test drive another car. Get all excited when you see the car you want on the road driving when you're with him. Talk about what you want, not what he's giving you. That's not what you want. Or maybe if you want his car, he can transfer the title to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, thank you, Star Tarot. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. Thank you. He says he buys you stuff, but says I'm ungrateful. You need to fake brag about him to your friends when he does stuff for you. Pretend you're on the phone with your friend. You're like, girl, my man just bought me such and such and such and such. Or girl, my man just paid my bill. I know, right? Yeah, he's such a good man. Girl, ain't nobody on the other line. If he thinks you're ungrateful, fake brag on him on a fake phone call. Boost that little ego. Okay. Call one of them numbers where the little computer be talking and it sounds like somebody on the other end. Press 1 for English. Press 2. That's what you're going to be hearing. But he's thinking you're talking to your friend. Girl, my friend said you're a good man. Thank you, thank you so much for all the things that you do for me. I tell everybody how good you are to me. Then he'll continue to be good to you. He won't call you ungrateful. You can fake brag in front of your fake friend, and he's going to give you more. Okay? Learn how to be an actress. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-mm-mm. There you go. How do you ask a newish boyfriend to buy me $100 shoe for Valentine's Day? A shoe that cost $100? That's cheap, girl. Okay, so newish, how new? Week, month? Send them a Valentine's Day wish list and make those the cheapest thing on the list. If you get everything, he really likes you. If you just get them things, then at least he got you what you wanted. Okay. So send him your Valentine's Day wish list and make sure the shoes are the cheapest thing on there. Send him like 4 or 5 options and make sure them shoes are the cheapest thing on there. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you can pick whatever you want to give me. I love everything on the list. Absolutely love. And if he's a baller, he likes you a lot and he got some money, he's gonna get everything on the list. If not, he's probably just gonna get you the shoes. Okay, thank you, Amelina. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said when men start talking sexually before investing, how should you respond? By talking financially. By ignoring everything they said and averting your attention to something you want. They're talking all this mess and mess and mess. Send him a link for some shoes. Oh my gosh, these are so cute, right? Ignore everything he's talking about as if he didn't even say it, as if you didn't even see it. Okay? Deny, 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 ignore, ignore, ignore. He's sending you some raunchy text. Send him, oh my gosh, aren't these shoes cute? They would look so good on feet. Do you like feet? I love shoes. He sends you another nasty text or whatever. You're like, oh my gosh, look at this cute necklace. This would be so cute on my neck. I've been wanting this for so long. I'm still saving up for it. Start talking about what you want, just like he's talking about what he wants. Have the audacity, ma'am. Everything they do, you can do better and get money. Okay? Y'all got to understand what I'm telling y'all. Don't be a victim of their audacity. Make them a victim of yours. All right. Then he's going to be like, what are you going to do when you buy me? If he's going to be like, what are you going to do if I buy you these? What are you going to do to me if I buy you these? I'm going to give you a big kiss on the cheek, maybe the mouth, maybe. Well, what if I wanted you to do something else? Well, then you're going to have to buy me something else then because I don't even know if I want to do that with you yet. Well, you're just a gold digger. Well, you asked me for what you wanted. I just thought we were playing. What do we want? I want this. You want that. Women don't value sex like men do. We like shoes and accessories. You want to turn us on? Take us shopping, sir. So that doesn't turn me on at all. I like when a man wants to impress a woman to the fullest. Tell him foreplay starts with a credit card and shopping. Thank you, Start Tarot, Sprinkle Sprinkle, ma'am. The foreplay starts with shopping. Foreplay starts with acts of gifting. They don't start with you texting some nasty crap to me on the phone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to send flowers. You got to plan a date. You got to pay for some carts, some wish lists. That's what turns women on. You talking some nasty talk. Don't do nothing for us, but make us redirect you to what we want you to buy us. Because you have the audacity, and now so do we. If they want to talk to somebody else, let them talk to somebody else. They know where to roll around for free at. Okay. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Have the audacity. You haven't even, you're not going to lose nothing you don't even have yet. You could have it, but if you're going to sit there and let him talk to you like that and you're not getting anything in return, then you're sitting up there being a victim of him harassing you literally. That man doesn't know you enough to talk like that to you. Get his money. Okay? It's like I said, if y'all meet these dudes on dating apps, they think that you're there for the same reason they are. Y'all know why they there. So I told y'all to get off them dating apps. They think you are there for the same reason. Y'all know what that reason is. So you put yourself on a dating app with thousands and millions of guys to have access to your pictures, to have access to talk to you, to have access to date you. What do you think that they're there for? To find a wife on a dating app? Think they're to find their wife? Or they're just trying to find somebody to sleep with? Why do you think they're there? They think you're there for the same reason. And they know you're dating several guys. If you're on a dating app, you can't even hide a roster you're on a dating app. They know you didn't respond more than just them. They're not the only one in your DMs. Do you understand? So when you're on a dating app, you also open up the fact that you're dating several guys at the same time. And they're competing with other men on that dating app. And so they feel like, well, if she's getting other men from the dating app, I can get other women. And so that's what y'all are going to get into. So that's why I tell y'all stay off the dating app. It's just clearance aisle for desperate people who are dating several people at the same time. If you're going to do this, you need to do this on your own and meet people in person in real life situations and keep your roster private. Okay? You say, how do you get them to send gifts? Amazon wish list, P.O. box, or Amazon wish list, where they will hide your address and they will just be able to purchase whatever you have on that wish list and it will be sent to you without them seeing where it's going. Okay? There's a way to set it up on Amazon. Or get you a P.O. box, a post box at a postal service. Okay? And all your stuff can be sent there. You can go pick it up. No more dating apps to make them come out the cave. Get it, ladies? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, I have to break down what the dating apps actually are because y'all don't get it, right? Somebody got to sit there and explain it to you from a different perspective. See, desperation causes people to act desperate and put themselves in desperate situations, and you won't see it unless you're looking at it from the outside and you're not a part of it. Okay? So I can see what y'all are doing out there. Y'all can't see because y'all are too deep into it. Anyway. They are monetizing your desperation. Yep, they're monetizing your desperation, advertising to you and taking your information and selling it. That's all dating apps are for. They're to collect your information and put y'all amongst the other desperate people. All right. People get mad at me when I say that because they know it's the truth. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Providers are not on dating apps. Rich people don't even date online like that. They're not. They're more private and they're doing rich activities. If you're in a town that has no providers, get to a town with some providers. Why would you live in a town where there's no providers? Get yourself together and move. Okay? If I lived in a town with no providers and I wanted a provider, guess what? I'm moving. Okay, I'm going to take action towards what my goal. I'm not going to sit there and scroll through the losers online. You understand? I'm going to take action towards my goal. I'm not going to sit there and scroll through losers online. Get up and move. Get to where some money is. Get up and travel. Even if you have to drive outside of your town for an hour, get up and go do it. If that's your goal. Okay. What? Networking goals, galas, rich activities. Yes. What if I don't know what it is, but these men are scared to talk to me? Okay, well, you got to look approachable. They're not scared to talk to me, and I'm pretty scary. Okay. But you got to look approachable. You have to smile. You got to look good. And they got to feel like they got some type of chance with you because you like money and they got some money. See, a rich man is not afraid to approach certain types of women because he already know what they're about. Look, this lady like money. She look good. She'll look good on my arm. If I talk to her, I look like I got money. We in a rich area of town. She's not going to deny me. You understand? That's the dynamic. She don't look like she date no dust, so she should respond positively to me. I look somewhat decent, or she look like she don't care what people look like, because she the one that look good. She's supposed to be the cute one in the relationship anyway. She don't look like she's looking for looks at all. You know, that's what you got to look like. Main character, confident. Men aren't afraid to approach you if they know that you like money, because if you like money, you definitely don't need them to be the cute one in the relationship. All right? So you need to look like the type of woman that is easy to approach. You got approached in Whole Foods? Okay, Simone in the 90s. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know that's right. Okay. If you look like you go for looks, men, especially men that have money that don't look all that great, they're not going to approach you. You can't look like you go for looks. All right? And how do you look like you don't go for looks? Don't look like you go for looks. You look like you go for money. Okay? You know what that looks like. Means you're only looking at the wallets, the older men, and not the younger ones. They're going to observe you first. They're going to see what you look at too long. If you're noticing them more than you're noticing that dude over there or the bartender with the biceps, they're going to know that you're after money and not for looks. Okay, so be careful what you're doing when you're out and about, because they're observing. You looking more at the bartender and smiling at him and flirting with him than you are that old man over there with a fat wallet. They're going to know what you about. Looks, not money. Thank you, Amma. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Better be looking at the old money or the man with the wallets. Pay attention to the ones with the money, not the ones with the looks. They're going to notice that, and they're going to feel more confident to walk over to you. So let's say, for example, you're sitting at a bar or a restaurant or a car dealership service area. And every time a cute man walks in, you don't even look up. But every time an old man walks in, you know what I'm saying? That's how they know. If you have this man walking past you 5, 6 times and he's young and you don't even look up, or you just look right back down like that, well, that's nothing. But when an old man walk in, especially him, that's how they know. So if y'all aren't getting approaches, because y'all ain't looking at the money. Y'all looking at the looks. Look for the money. Dress classy and desirable, not classy and trashy. I'm always going to be looking at the old man with the wallets. I don't need the young dudes. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Please listen to Shera. She will never lead you astray. I've been more successful in the past 4 months than I've ever been in years. Thank you to her. Thank you, Shera. Uh-oh, Simone in the 90s. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Pay attention to the older men. It's an ego boost. Men are creatures of their ego. So like this old man, he done got himself together, took his vitamins, all his medication, put his clothes on, put his Old Spice on, took his Metamucil, got dressed, got out the house, made sure he was going somewhere, put on his little cologne, you know. He trying to look his best, do his best, and this hot young thing is looking at him, checking for him when he walks in the room. That boosts his confidence and his ego right there that you notice him. Now he gonna make his way over you. Hi, how are you? Because he knows you like what you see, because you like his money. He's old and he know you ain't going for looks and muscles. He know you going for that wallet, and he got that wallet. He got that wallet for you. You understand? He got that Old Spice for you. He done took his Metamucil so he can be healthy for you. Do you understand? That's your target. That's right. And he's gonna come over there walking like he's rich. That's how you get approached. Because people will watch you and you don't even realize they're looking. They're gonna notice what you notice. They're gonna pay attention. So only look for the money, not the looks. Don't go for looks. Don't get excited about looks. Don't raise your head when a young person walks in. Only raise your head when that money walk in. That older man. Okay? That's going to give them the self-esteem and the confidence to walk over to you. Okay? That's what I'm telling y'all. That's what you got to do. Pay no attention to men that don't have enough money for you. Only pay attention to men that have enough money for you. That's it. Okay. They know you for them. What if they have a wife? I don't care. Do they have a wallet? Most men that are going to approach you probably will have a wife. And if they don't, added bonus. But there's a lot of married men out there not taking their marriages seriously, but you can get their money. Now, hopefully you'll find someone single and you can get their money too. Sure, I just started to talk to this guy. I took him to the store with me and he didn't offer to pay. I paid. We've been on 3 dates. How to start girl that fool. That's not the one. You don't like you enough. How you gonna take a grown able body man to the store he don't pay? Get rid of it. You want to get rid of him? Ask him for some money. If you want to stay, he'll give it to you. If you don't want to stay, he won't give it to you. All right? All right. All right. I found one that I didn't answer. Sorry, y'all. Happy Blessed says her man of 13 years got caught sending his coworker 4 dozen roses. Never sent me 4 dozen roses, ever. And is thirsting. Okay, under women pictures. He gives you money. Do I just stay until I'm set up to? Yeah, girl. He's got a roster. Where's your roster? All right, and you still getting your money. He's just told you to keep your options open because he's keeping his open, baby. All right. And, the coworker that got 4 dozen roses, she's probably friend zoned him, or that's her work husband. So when things don't go well in your relationship, that's where he's going. All right. You need to set yourself up for the same thing. You need to get you a work husband if you have a job, or you need to get you a bestie and put him in a friend zone. You need to get your roster up because he got his up, baby. Stay there, collect your money, keep your roster up. Don't roll around on the mattress unprotected. Your man is perfect. He is 60, you're 37, but we clash a lot on political views. Any thoughts? In 4 years, it won't even matter. Who cares? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Stop being political. I don't care about politics enough to argue with a man who's giving me money. You understand? I'm not political at all because in 4 years, the leaders are going to change. I don't even call them leaders. Them people going to rotate out of office. Okay. So what you arguing about today ain't going to matter tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? Get your money, ma'am. Don't be out here looking stupid. It's like, oh, well, the reason I lost my sugar daddy is because of some person in the White House. Or, girl, don't let nobody in the White House keep you from your money. No matter who's in the White House, get your money. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? Stop acting dumb. Why do y'all have to talk about politics? Talk about something else. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? Only dumb people argue about politics. You know why? Because they think they matter. Get you some money. That's what matters. Because what do all politicians want and need? Money. So you get your money. Why don't you be the politician and get your money? Why don't you lie to him like a politician will lie to you and get his money? Why don't you learn how to get his money? Then maybe you can run for office one day and get more people's money. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You see, be apolitical. Girl say, I don't care about none of that stuff. And look what I got in my shopping cart. Sure, you live in Nairobi, where the area has lots of wealthy men. Equally, there are women who are thirsty. How to see myself apart. Be the main character, ma'am. Get up, walk, talk like the main character. Act like you like yourself. Love yourself. And don't be desperate. Men like the chase. They like the chase. They can't have you, or you look like you're hard to get, or hard to get attention from, or hard to impress. That's what they're going to like more, because they can get any Pygmisha. Okay? Be a challenge. Stand out. Look good. Stay unbothered. Make them chase. You said, what if he's a politician? Just get his money like Melania Trump and stop caring. Girl. Who cares? You're there for the money, not him and her political beliefs. You get in and get out. Get some money, get in and get out. Next. Y'all keep trying to make men be perfect. None of them are perfect. Just get their money. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world to argue about political views. You know why? Because they're not going to matter in a couple of years. And you're just there for his money, and you don't have to stay there forever. You can get in and get out. All right? You said tell him you're just not political and to keep up with it. You don't understand it. So whatever he says, I guess. Play dumb. You're just a girl. Okay. Should I have asked him to pay for my stuff, and how would I have done that? It's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for taking me shopping. Insinuate that he already was going to pay. It's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for taking me shopping. You are so sweet. It's been so long since somebody has been this sweet to me. Oh my gosh. Can you believe he's taking me shopping? Such a good guy, right? Talk to the lady behind him in line. Oh yeah, that's a good man right there. Wish I had one. Girl, he gonna pay. Get other people involved. Their ego is fragile. They will do it if other people expect them to do it, not just you. So what are they going to do? Look foolish in front of everybody? Oh, I'm not paying for her card. Or the old lady going to give them the side eye. All right. Make it known that this man is paying to everyone except for, that can hear. All right. That's how you should have done it. Men's ego are fragile. They're going to do it just because all eyes are on them. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. It said, if a man approaches you to ask for your account, should I say, if you pay the bills for my table, I will give you? Huh? I don't know what that means, but yeah, make him pay some, girl. Make him pay. What? Oh, and make sure y'all put this on your wish list. Love potion number 7, ladies. Like, put that on your Valentine's Day wish list because you want it and you want to smell good. You want to smell like me. Okay. I'm gonna put the link here. Get him to buy you this, okay? Get him to buy you Love Potion number 7 perfume by Dust Limited. This is my perfume. Y'all go ahead and put that on your wish list, your cart. Make sure you get that for Valentine's Day from your man or for yourself. What to say to a man that says he's not chasing because that means she's running? It's like, well, you can walk, sir, and I'll slow down. You ain't got a good heart? You're not healthy enough to chase? Well, I'll slow down for you. Flip the script, baby. Hit that ego. All right. Thought you were a healthy man. So he don't like you enough. Exactly. Think he would tell his dream woman that? You think he would tell his dream woman he's not chasing her because she's running? You think he would let those words fly out of his mouth if he was trying to impress someone? Exactly. That man don't like you enough. He like you enough for you to chase him. He like you enough to roll around on a mattress with you, but he don't like you enough to invest, chase, and impress. See, these days, it's not about them liking you. It's about them liking you enough. Okay. Think about this. If a man is hungry, he'll eat McDonald's if it's right there. But what's he really like? Is that his favorite? It's cheap. Don't cost that much. Right over there. He can drive to the drive-thru. What type of meal are you? Are you the meal that someone loves, likes, will spend money on, or you just McDonald's do the drive-thru? Okay. So you gotta put yourself in a category. Does he like you enough, or will he just take you different? Okay. He might get excited over some chicken nuggets, but that doesn't mean that's his favorite. That doesn't mean he likes you enough, baby. You make sure you ain't no chicken nuggets. He spends money but says he doesn't want a dependent, as if I need business investment money to expand, not my rent paid. Okay. It's like, oh, no worries. Don't worry. I'm not ever going to be a dependent on someone who doesn't have enough money to be a dependent for. Oh, no worries. I'm not a dependent. But I do like generous men. They are very impressive to me. All right. Sounds like a bad husband and a bad father material. You don't want to marry that. Okay. Bad husband and bad father material. If he's going to tell you that he don't want no dependent, that means he can't afford a dependent. He don't want a dependent. So what happens if you get pregnant with him? Ain't that child going to be a dependent? Are you going to be able to work 9 months pregnant? He does want to roll around on the mattress with you. He wants to practice having kids with you. But if you actually get pregnant, he's telling you you can't depend on him. So how safe do you feel in a relationship or dating a man that doesn't want you to depend on him? Eventually, maybe he sees you as a mattress roller, and that about it. Next. So y'all need to Y'all need to really think about what these guys are telling y'all. Y'all are just so excited somebody's giving you some type of attention and talking to you, but y'all don't really understand what they're telling you. Okay? Read between the lines. So this is what you tell someone who says, well, I'm not looking for a dependence. Like, oh, that's wonderful. So you're not good husband material and not good father material. I'm glad you told me this now. So I don't think you want to carry this out any further. There's no reason for you to further deal with me because I'm looking for someone who's a decent human being. All right. Good luck out there. Break it down. You already know you ain't gonna talk to him no more. He's dusty. Tell him what you need to tell him before you dismiss him. Okay. What? Mm-hmm. You want to get him to buy me my perfume? You send it to him on a link and say, will you buy me this perfume for Valentine's Day? It's the only thing that I really want. Unless you want to get me the rest of the stuff on this list too. I also really like those things, but I really like this perfume. It smells so good. You're gonna love it. Add some other stuff to the list too. And if he really likes you, he can buy you everything on the list, including my perfume. Mm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, what should we look for when choosing the right target? The guy that likes you times 10? The guy whose league you're way out of? The guy you know gonna spend because you look way better than him and you're way out of his league and he's lucky to have you in his presence. That's your target. Probably older, and you're probably most likely the type of woman that he dreams about. That's the target. That's the one that will say yes. That's the one that's gonna spend on you very easily. Mm-hmm. You said, how old is too old? Girl, old enough to, well, he can't spend no more. It doesn't matter, ma'am. If they're past a certain age, they can't do nothing with you anyway. So some people like them too old to do anything but spend. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So also you gotta know, like, if you're dealing with a man, you gotta know why you're there in the first place. And it's easier to deal with them if you understand why you're there. Okay? So get it in your mind first while you're there and stick to that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to program in on the first date that they need to spend. Talk about everything you like, make sure it's expensive. Okay. Oh, Droid Floyd, Droid. Hey, how you doing? Happy Black History Month to you too. All right. Oh, okay. You like Trump? I like Melania. All right. You said look like you need a moderator. No, let him do that. Let him put that in there. It's freedom of speech. I don't mind. He's the one that looked like he's trying to bother people. It's Black History Month. He's trying to bring you down. Just tell them Happy Black History Month. Oh, I'm wearing some Black History right now. Happy Black History Month. This is MJ. He paved the way, the greatest artist and entertainer of all time. Yes. The most famous man ever to have walked. He's made the most money even after death than a living star. Happy Black History Month. Michael Jackson, sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. He's still getting his money. He's a billionaire. I know that's right. You said block it, girl. Let that man have the freedom of speech. It's probably a troll looking for attention from Black people because he values our attention so much. That's the only way he gonna get it. All right. Anyway, sprinkle, sprinkle. He likes Black people. He likes Black women. He probably got a Black girlfriend in his DMs right now. Okay. You put the perfume on my list. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Them be the ones that be spending, right? Yeah, I'm trying to teach y'all something. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Them be the ones that be sending y'all money. Y'all don't even know. All right. He said he's a loser and a keyboard warrior. Yeah, and he probably got a Black girlfriend somewhere he's sending money to. He mad because she ain't talking to him right now. We know. You said old money is testing you. Testing you out. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, yep, he got a keep, girl. She's probably a dominatrix over him, too. Mm-hmm. None of that stuff bother me. I'm not the one. You got to go find somebody that gets triggered. But anyway, he said he's back. Every time I come to a live, there's always a troll like this. Well, the more they comment, the more I get paid. That's all I know. So I'm about my money. You want to break up with this guy, but his birthday is today. Well, what you gonna do, ma'am? What you gonna do? Aunt Ethel might need you today, ma'am. Aunt Ethel might fall sick today. Of all days, Aunt Ethel might need you the most. So do what you gotta do. You ain't got to break up with him, but you need to go check on your Aunt Ethel. I know that. Okay. You say you listen to the young Michael Jackson a cappella early in the morning? Yes. You said, can we talk about the beautiful glow up tips because they're showing? Get up early in the morning, ma'am. Pick out your clothes the day before. Fix your wig at night. Those are the tips that I used to glow up a little bit more. Before, I would just take the wig out of the bag, shake it, and put it on, and be like, you know what, this is good enough. I would get up and put on makeup, but I wouldn't get up earlier to put on the type of makeup that I could put on to look a lot better. So I started getting up earlier, picking my outfits out the night before, and tending to my wig the night before, or my hair if I'm wearing my own hair. If I'm wearing a wig, I will do the curls on it. I will put the little rollers in it, or I'll make it look good on a little wig head the night before. I don't sleep in my wig. I take it off. So I'll do the wig the night before. Or if I'm wearing my own hair, I'll do my hair, roll it up or whatever. Then I'll wake up early and look good. I just get up earlier and prepare the night before. And when I prepare the night before and get up earlier, I have more time and effort to put into my makeup, my outfit choice, and my wig be looking better because I do it the night before. That's it. Okay. And you guys, instead of having to rush to the nail shop or postpone nail appointments, I have my own nails. I have my own little sprinkle nails that you guys also can get on my website, levelupcosmetics.us. Some of y'all have ordered them and I sent them out this week already. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. All right. And these are the good, thick quality nails. These aren't them cheap Dollar Tree nails. These are the thick acrylic feeling nails. Look how they look. I'm just going to show you. So they're not them little thin bendy ones. They're the good. So this is what I have on, the chrome French. See how thick they are? And they go down to where it's a good shape and you can file them and they're not easily like bendable or breakable. And they last for like a while. I've had mine on 2 weeks. All right. So when you can't get into the nail shop, you got nails at your fingertips. Get you some of that good glue that lasts about 2 weeks, that gel glue or whatever. This just comes with the little stickers and a file. So you got to get your own glue. These are sprinkle. These are from my shop, levelupcosmetics.us. See, sprinkle. So you have some Demeanor almond shaped chrome French. These are what I'm wearing. You got some pink. They're not super long, or these are the little girly Demeanor ones. We got some burgundy or dark red, and we got the regular French almond shape. So levelupcosmetics.us. I also have cosmetics on there as well. Just a little makeup as well. I don't really advertise a lot for that store right now, but it's still there. And I sell stuff on there. You may get a free gift, a free sprinkle gift with your purchase. You may get one. Yeah. While supplies last. Sprinkle. Do I have square? Not yet. We only got oval right now. Okay. We got oval because we want to look like we have Demeanor oval nails. And square is cute. I might get some square ones when these sell out, but like you want to be more Demeanor. Okay. Maybe you can file them in a square, or I don't know. Maybe you can file them into a short square. Okay. And also like ovals elongate your fingers so they look more dainty. Almond or oval elongate your fingers without being like stiletto, but they're still going to elongate your hand. Make your fingers look slimmer. Okay. So you're just going to make your life easier by preparing the night before, having access to things that are, nice quality. You don't have to rush nail shop all the time. And when you're ready to go get your nails done, you could just take these right off and go get your nails done. These are good for in between nails. If you get one of those things that can drill off your old nails or the nail polish or whatever gel nail polish you got on, you can then just do those nails and then get to the nail shop whenever you can. Okay. You said what? Square nails are cute too, but I only have almond. Almond elongate your fingers. So, and most people do almond nails. Again, if you're going on the rich side of town, You want to be demure, get you some almond nails. Squares is okay too, just depending on how long they are, I think, you know. Everything depends on the length as well as what you're trying to accomplish. Yeah, it's a more feminine shape. Yeah. Can't go wrong with almond nails. Someone said no duck nails. I agree with that. No duck nails. I've seen people that wearing the duck nails. If you're young, you're doing your trendy thing, you're in high school, you're in college, you know, those are for the youngsters. My kids won't wear them though, but if you, those are for people that are experimenting with trends. I don't think duck nails are a good look, but you know, duck nails, not good. I gotta go in a little while, but oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. All right. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I had to text something. All right. Here we go. How to flirt, tease him to get you what you want. You got to boost his ego in front of other people. You got to boost his ego. Okay. Teasing and flirting doesn't really get you what you want. It's boosting that ego. Okay. Men love how you make them feel about themselves because they are selfish and they are based in ego. So knowing this information, now you know how to get what you want out of them. You got to appeal to their ego and allow them to feel good about themselves and your presence when they start spending. Okay. So, and you got to bring other people into it. So brag to other people about him in front of him, even if it's a fake phone conversation. Oh my gosh, my man just did this for me. He's so sweet. And he says he's going to do this, this, and that too. I can't wait. He's such a good man. You brag about what you need him to do, what he said he was going to do, what you want him to do in front of other people. If he lets you down, he's letting them down. From the outside, he looks like a chump, and other people are going to start whispering in your ear. Why your man keep telling you stuff he ain't going to do? Why your man is this? Why your man be lying to you like that? You should get somebody else. He's going to respect the other people's opinions more than he's going to respect yours because he already got you. You're already impressed by him. He's got to keep up his, you know, image in front of all them other people. So he got to deliver. That's why I said on Christmas Day, you should always open up your gifts with your man in front of your parents, friends, family. If you open up a sorry gift, everybody's gonna be like, oh, ugh, you know. So he's got to impress the family, not just you. Okay, that's why some of y'all be getting nothing at all because y'all don't orchestrate things to bruise or boost his ego. And I'm telling y'all how to do it. You want a good Christmas gift? Make a tradition of opening up your Christmas gifts in front of your family, especially if you're married. If you ain't married, make a tradition of opening up your Christmas gifts on FaceTime with your mother or with your friends or your coworkers or whoever y'all got in your lives. Okay? He's not going to want you to open up nothing cheap in front of people because it's going to make him look bad. Now, you got to deal with it because that's who you chose. You're not going to go sit there and complain and brag about what some man bought you because you're just lucky to have a man. But if you make him, if you make him accountable, in front of other people, he's going to do better to save his own ego. It's not even going to be about you. It's going to be about himself. And men are selfish. So understand how to get them to spend by using their ego against them. Okay? We're going to open up gifts tomorrow with the family. We're going to go open up gifts with da-da-da. That means go get you a gift that you ain't going to be embarrassed to give me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Anyway, y'all. You said he asked me what I'm looking for, and I said for a generous man that wants to provide memorable experiences. He said he's all in for that. I'm stuck on what to say next. Okay, give him a memorable experience of shopping. I've always wanted, I have a fantasy, and I've always wanted it. Well, what's your fantasy? Maybe I could fulfill it. It starts off at the mall. I have a fantasy of a man taking me shopping and letting me pick out whatever I want. It's on my mood board, on my vision board. I'm manifesting it. Then y'all can compromise from there. Get on the phone, be like, oh yeah, I already told him my fantasy. Hope he's the one that makes it come true. I told him my fantasy is going shopping with a man that says, get whatever you want. That's just, I've always dreamed of that. Yes. My friend, she said that's what her man did. I'm like, me next. Me next. Now he's got to get in there and get that savings and move some cash around. Make sure he's taking you to the correct mall that's not gonna bankrupt him. What? He said, I'm too old to marry you, so it would have to just be an arrangement unless you are totally sapiosexual. Okay, so he can't roll around on a mattress. He just wants you to like him for his brain. Wonderful. It's a win-win. What y'all gonna talk about? The universe, the multiverse, philosophy. What books y'all gonna read? Y'all gonna listen to audiobooks together and stuff? Y'all gonna go to the Neil deGrasse Tyson tour when he comes to your town in the planetarium? What y'all gonna be doing? Because that's what I want to do for you. I want to talk about all that stuff, and I don't want to be rolling around on nothing with no old man. Just let's talk about the universe and where he's going next. After he leaves this plane of existence. You know? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's right up my alley, ma'am. I don't mind. Make sure you get in the wheel. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're gonna be his companion, like on an Interview with the Vampire. Except he old. Call him your companion. This is my companion. Okay. I'm serious. Like either a lavender marriage or an old man marriage where he don't got to roll around on the mattress with you. That sounds like a winner to me, especially if he got money he's paying. You said, where do you find one of these? At the cardiovascular clinic. All right. You never keep a straight face watching a video. Y'all are silly. Do wealthy men prefer talkative women or shy? In between? Somebody who's able to speak when they need to speak, and somebody who know how to shut up when it's time to shut up. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna be talking when I don't need to be giving out all that information anyway. But when I need to say something, I'm gonna be able to say it, in between. You got ghosts after 5 months of dating. You're devastated. What do I do? Call him yesterday to ask for some of my belongings, but no response. Go over there anyway and go get your belongings. Knock on the door. Give me my stuff. And get your stuff and go find a better one with more money. Okay. Make sure you're all dressed up and look cute and looking like you running late for a date. Done. I'm just gonna swing by and get the rest of my stuff. Okay. Be dressed up like you going to meet another man. And then go out and have fun. And leave that alone. Mm-hmm. 5 months. Okay. Placeholding. You're a placeholder. So it's done. Accept it. Move on. Next time, date somebody that's going to be worth your time, worth your while. All right. Did you get any money out of it? Did your bank account grow? Did you start a business? Did you at least save some money from paying bills? If not, now you know what to do next time. Okay. You need to reclaim she said, you need to reclaim your power. Go out with more money. This time, date for money. Don't date for attachment, love, and emotion, because you see where that got you. Do you think he was attached and in love emotionally with you if he could ghost you after 5 months? No. You were a placeholder, and now you can kick you to the curb. It's time to replace them. And stop falling in love with these men and fall into the money. Okay? Fall into some money this time, baby. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Go get the money. Don't care about him because he don't care about you. Go get the money. Best revenge is your paper, ma'am. Yes. Lifestyle, money, get it. You said these men are ruining the chat. Girl, I don't even see no men in here. I thought they were all women the way they were talking. Oops. It shows you how feminine they truly are. That I didn't even notice that there were men in here. Oh, okay. Girl, those men don't count. They're dusty. They don't have enough money to do nothing for you. They don't count, ma'am. These dudes do not count that are in the chat. They're dusty. The man you're actually trying to deal with, they're not in these chats, so you don't have to worry. Okay? These are just low-level dudes on Pick Misha's Wi-Fi who still probably live with their mama or their baby mama and trying to flip their taxes. Okay? These aren't the type of men you're trying to get. Okay? All right. So you don't have to worry about them. They're just like the gay dude that helps you get dressed in the dressing room. They're not taken seriously as a contender to, deal with. They're just like, the ones you can change your clothes in front of. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You can change your clothes in front of these guys. No worries. Okay, anyways. Sprinkle, sprinkle. DL Dusties, exactly. One of mine wanted to claim exclusivity, but one from his roster used his phone to post a story of herself. Girl, bye, you number 17. hopefully you getting his money, ma'am. And who cares? Get you a roster too. Just don't let him get your phone. Okay. Y'all gotta go in like 2 minutes. But you said they want to beat us so bad. I know. I mean, if I was a Dusty, I'd probably want to be a woman too. I mean, why not? They halfway there anyway. All right. She was saving us and keeping us safe from abusers and users and dusties. That's right. I added some in there. You said they don't even care. They don't care about themselves. You know they ain't gonna care about you. So they don't even really count. Y'all need to stop getting so triggered by men with negative bank accounts. Y'all are looking crazy too, women. Y'all are gonna get triggered by men with negative bank accounts. I don't know what to tell you, ladies. You're gonna get triggered about men who are insecure, want to be you with negative bank accounts. Okay? That shouldn't bother you. You should just like roll your eyes and let them vent because ain't nobody else listening to them. Okay. You say you at the gym? I know that. Okay. Ha, I was laughing, no feelings. I just want the money. I know that's right. You rebuke it too. Fall into some money. You rebuke the dust as you should. Anyway, y'all, I have to go. But thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all. Y'all say goodbye to the dusties. Anyway. You said, how can you tell a man is on the DL when he's jealous of you? He's asking you to pay for stuff and he's jealous of you. That's a strong indication. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.